Hold on here.
I know, maybe accidentally Kelsey slept in. I mean, it is early there for her.
It is early.
Yeah,
Where is she?
she's in California, and I'm friends with her on Facebook, and she posted a Facebook status like an hour before I had woken up, which means that she was up really late.
Oh no!
So
She's
I
just
wonder
going
if
to
she
bed.
accidentally slept in.
Oh, bummer.
I know. Okay,
She
collect.
she hadn't done any schoolwork yesterday, so.
Oh, so open the link below for instructions on how to do. So have you worked? I have to go like pretty soon. I know you do too.
Yeah, I do too. I gotta take my daughter to
To summer school.
here. She has summer school today for the last day. Here, hold on. I'm gonna try and get on the computer now. Well, I don't know if it's gonna work though. So I can send you what I wrote for my collected data if you want, but it was just basically asking our questions, like what was our problems that we had. I don't know.
Okay, I'm opening and list the names to your research. Wait, so what is our research question?
So I think the research question, well, let me find my paper here. Where is it?
And for attach the data you collected, did you just like attach?
I just copied it and pasted it. Okay, Caleb, sorry, you're making me crazy.
Straight from the Google Doc?
Here, come here, please. Wait, you gotta come on out, please. Okay, sorry, you're getting a wild show here.
No, it's okay.
So the research question was, has the age of marriage changed over 3 generations, is what I wrote.
Has the age of marriage changed over 3 generations?
You know what, if you want, I'll just email it to you.
Is
so
that
you
the one that we sent to Brother Doria?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see his like post that he's no longer gonna do practice tests?
Yeah, but then he did it for this week.
No, like practice tests for the exams.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought it was for the all the answers to the quizzes.
Well, it's because so like when I got my test back to email the questions to him, I like went back to the practice test and I was like, I answered exactly the answer that you gave us in the practice test for an almost identical question. And I was like, so I honestly like don't know what I did wrong if I answered exactly what you told me to answer. And he gave me the points on it, but he said that there was a mistake on the practice test. And so I think just like a bunch of people were upset about it. And so now he's not doing practice tests anymore. It's like, then what do you actually do?
Well, what does he actually do? Because he doesn't teach.
Yeah, so I'm like, what, are you just like here to grade or reset my quizzes? Like, I don't understand.
I don't understand either, I know.
So it kind of annoyed me, like, okay, so you're not going to do videos sometimes and you're not going to do practice tests. So what do you do?
Does the textbook have some practice stuff? I was looking at it yesterday and it looked like it had.
They don't give you the answers. So there's practice tests, but there's no answers. So it's like, okay, you take it and you don't even know if you did it right.
Yeah.
So,
all right, I just emailed you mine.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want to go through the preparation assignments?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's find out what my. I didn't get to 17, or sorry, to 19 yet, so I don't know if you figured out your program this morning.
No, that's okay. I like kind of figured it out. I'm like on the brink of it. You know what I mean?
You're on the way to figure it out.
I need to practice it. It's like, you know how you like finally just understand how to do it, and then you need to like practice it a bunch to actually like really get it.
By the time you finish a unit, then you've got it figured out, and then they switch.
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting. I've taken stats before, and like it was not like this at all.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't learn any of this like stuff at the end, and like we didn't use programs like this. We computed everything by hand.
By hand. That's what my sister just did. She said she took a class and they weren't allowed to use SPSS, so she was jealous.
So I guess they just have to with BYU Idaho because it's like what are you going to do? It just would be like mass chaos if you tried to have everyone compute it. And
yeah. Well, and then like yesterday I was trying to take lesson 18's assignments, and Brother Doria was putting everything in by hand, and I was like, what is he like? He had it all in an Excel spreadsheet. He had like the N, the N1, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. So I'm like, I'm sure there was a program. So I spent half of a day trying to figure out where that download thing was.
That sounds terrible.
It was awful. And then by the time my kids were a mess and my husband getting home grouchy, and it was not a pleasant afternoon. All right. So part 2 on 16 or 18. And I don't know about you, but I'm like on school burnout. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
All right, so part A.
Yeah.
So you have to do all the different. So I guess my question is, P, you have to do the dividing each time, right? You have to,
what
like,
is it?
27 divided by 251 in order to get the P, to times it by the N, right?
Well, all you do is plug those exact numbers into the Excel spreadsheet. You don't have to do anything except plug those numbers in.
Yeah.
So but yeah, to get P hat, you would divide 27 by 251.
Okay.
But you don't have to do that for this, but.
Because in the example, that's what they did, but anyway. So it does meet all the requirements, right? Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. What?
Oh, I was just going to do the next one. So it said state the null and alternative hypothesis, and it's just P hat 1 is equal to P hat 2, or P hat 1 is not equal to P hat 2.
Not equal. Yep, that's what I got. Okay, and the next one, the T statistics, I had 3.309.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do D?
The P value, I got 0.001.
Oh, I had some crazy weird one, 4.65 e to the negative 4th. How come I got that?
Did you make sure that you switched it? Because I originally did this problem, and I didn't switch the little part to do the correct null hypothesis.
Oh, on the program
spreadsheet. Yeah.
That's probably what I didn't do.
Yeah, like I did that. You like you have to make sure that like it's like the last on the first table on the left and the last part. You have to make sure that it's the right null hypothesis.
Which hypothesis?
Because then otherwise it could be a one-sided or a two-sided, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally get it. All right, I'll fix that one.
Okay, and then based on that, we rejected the null hypothesis.
Yes.
And then it gives you the confidence interval. Did you get 0.044 and 0.165?
Yes, I did.
Okay, sounds good.
In the layman terms, I always get confused. It's the insufficient?
Yeah, it would say we are 95%, or like we have sufficient evidence to conclude that blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh, but for the interpret the confidence interval, we are 95% confident that the true difference between men and women falls between those.
Okay.
I got
that all the way down to number 5? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a quick one.
That was it. So what were you looking up on? I don't know how to hold this phone so you can see me. There we go. On 19, what were you trying to figure out, or did you figure it out?
So there's no, like, for 19, there's no real, like, Excel spreadsheet. Basically, like, what you have to do, and what the book tells you to do, is you have to, like, make the table in SPSS.
Okay.
But if you follow the directions in the textbook, it's pretty straightforward. It's just because you're looking at two different problems. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you're looking at the example and trying to transfer that over to the question you're working on. So that was like a teeny bit confusing.
Okay.
But it's pretty like basic. You just have to like arrange it on SPSS, and then you just do the chi test.
Okay, and the chi test, did you do that in Excel?
No, you do that in SPSS.
In SPSS.
Well,
okay.
you can do it in Excel, but I couldn't find the tab for that.
I did find, the categorical data analysis. Did you open that one?
I found that, and at the bottom of that, it doesn't say chi test.
Okay, because mine says 1 proportion, 2 proportion, chi test, and then version.
Oh, see, mine doesn't say chi test.
Really?
Yeah, and I downloaded the exact one you told me to.
So there was 3 options. There was one you could download each one individually, or you could download a zip file that had them all.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you did all 3 of them.
Let me go see. I did the one that had them all, and it didn't have them all.
And it didn't have them all.
Yeah, so I couldn't figure out. Let me go back and look. It was under lesson 17, right?
Yeah, lesson 17.
Okay. How old is your daughter?
She'll be 9 in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she struggles with reading, and we've been trying to figure out how to encourage it, and her teacher said, well, why don't you put her in summer school and give her all the, which she wasn't happy about, so she's taking reading, writing, and a theater class. But I think it's fun. Summer school's a lot different than regular school, so.
No, it will be fun. I've taken summer school. Okay, so
yeah.
It says you'll be using a statistic. So I don't know. It doesn't give me that. It just gives me one option, not 3.
Okay, so when you go under 2.2, it says to download this file, click here. So you click the categorical data analysis, the XLS file.
Uh-huh.
Did you click that?
Yep.
Okay, so then it says you may download the zip folder with all the files in Excel spreadsheets. And then it says you may also download each file individually, and it gives you 3 choices. And you don't see that?
It's super weird. It doesn't say that for me.
Do you want me to, how do I do this? Screenshot it or something and send it over to you?
No, do you have the file saved to your computer?
Yeah, do you want that? I'm going to send that to you?
Why don't you just save it to your computer and then send it to me? Because if it's an Excel file, then you should be able to just send it to me.
All right, let me try that then. Is Rebecca here? Hi, Rebecca.
Hey.
Hi.
Can you send me that same file?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out something here.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can figure it out. I just took a peek at it yesterday.
Okay. Let me see. Oops. Oh, hold on, that's still downloading. So Rebecca, we just went over lesson 18. Do you have any questions about that one?
You know, I'm like, as this class goes on, I feel like he's like more and more vague, and so the questions I get, I just have to like figure it out for myself somehow. Last week it was kind of.
That's how I feel too. We're like, as the semester goes on, I feel like he's doing less and less.
Yeah. Like he's communicating less, and he's doing less like on iLearn, and so it's harder for me to figure it out because there's not like consistency on how I should be learning it. So I've just submitted to like self-teaching.
Is it online a lot of self-teaching?
Yeah,
I'm
but
not usually.
Some of my classes, the teachers are like super helpful.
Yeah, and I feel like he was at work.
I sent it to
He really was.
All the
He must have like a lot of stuff going on personally.
Well, like a couple weeks ago, he was in the Philippines or whatever, so I don't even know if he like lives like in the continental U.S. for like most of the year.
Yeah, I don't know either. Did you find that file, Jackie?
I sent it to you, Kaylee. Did you get it?
I didn't yet. I'll look for it.
I think I sent it.
Oh yeah. No.
Did you get it?
Hold on.
It's the categorical one.
Yeah. Let me see. It's not showing up on my computer. I feel bad for Kelsey that she's missing this.
I know. So do we need to talk for next week, just really quick, Rebecca, about describe the data? That's one, I guess, the writer for.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Did you get it? Did it open it up?
So what's the difference, the quantitative descriptive and quantitative inference?
One of them is like a t-test, and one of them is a z-test.
Okay.
Did you see that? And then the bottom, it says a 1 proportion, 2 proportion chi-square, I mean.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. It's just taking a little bit. It's just like a, weird. Yeah, it won't let me open them for some reason, but I'll try to figure it out.
Do you have to, mine have been like enable, it tells me to enable something at the top, a yellow button. Enable editing, it says at the top. You have to click on that button in order to go in.
Okay, I'll try it.
All right. So do we talk about...
Yeah, I think I got it.
Did you get it?
Oh, wow, there's like a lot of little things.
Yeah, there's tons on the bottom there.
Well, I got the one sample t-test. How do you get...
Okay, and then on the categorical one, is the very first page that I opened it up, it has like a date on it, which was totally confusing. But if you click on the 1 proportion, 2 proportion, or the chi-square, it brings up the different tables.
Okay.
Are you dressed? Can you go get dressed? Okay, can you go get dressed, please? Did you eat your breakfast? Did you find them all, Kaylee?
It's only showing me like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Yeah, it sent me like, it doesn't say chi on it for some reason. It just says like all the other stuff.
When I open the categorical one, it gives me a date of July 8th, 2013. Oh, that's the version, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, it's okay. I can try to figure it out, and if I can't, I'll let you know.
Alrighty, I can resend it to you if you need me to. So do we need to figure out what we're doing for the describe the data for next week, or just...
Hold on. Let me look. Because whenever we first assigned it, I think I wrote some stuff down and saved it. Let me pull it up.
And then, Kaylee, you and I are in charge of the PowerPoint. I was just wondering if we want to start working on it now so we can.
This week I can't. I just need to get through the end of this week, and then I can next week.
I'm not saying work on the PowerPoint, but just ideas for the different pages, and I would even start.
Yeah.
So what would we need on the PowerPoint? Do we know?
Yeah. I have no idea. I work 40 hours this week, and I'm trying to get my homework done. So I'm just kind of trying to survive. So I'll definitely look on it on Monday.
No, that's fine. I was even gonna. I'm going out of town the last week of July, so I was trying to be ahead of the game. Yeah. So what even has to be on the PowerPoint? Do we know? I wish we had an example or something, but maybe what?
I don't know. Probably just telling us how we did the data. Or how we came to this, came to that, like that, I guess. I don't know.
Like the hypothesis.
Yeah, I think you would basically just describe it via a PowerPoint as if you were presenting your your project to somebody.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, so probably on the first page you'll just put the study, and then on the second page you'll put the data you collected.
Yeah,
so
I bet that's
all the data, the overall data, and then describing the data, and then the inferences we made, and then how we took action, and then just a
we probably should do the put like one page for every step, the 5 steps, the Daniel can, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it will be terribly hard.
Probably not, but I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, no, I think it will just be pretty like self-explanatory. Plus, like, he isn't giving us any examples, so.
I know, I wish he would, so you kind of know what he's looking for, but.
Okay, I finally found it.
Did you find it? Oh, good.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So do we need to cover anything else? Or describe the data? Do we need, Rebecca, do we need a...
For describe the data, all I'll have to do is write like 1 to 3 paragraphs, and then I have to like make some graphs. I don't know yet where I'm going to make them. I might make them on my husband's computer because I have a Mac and he has.
Well, you know that you can make all of those in SPSS, right?
Can you? Oh, yeah. Like when you do like the Explore stuff and it brings up the histograms and stuff?
Yeah, if you put all the data into SPSS and you do like Explore, and then you can make like a ton of graphs, and that'll be way easier than you trying to make them all by hand.
So then should I copy and paste the images, or should I copy and paste the links?
I would personally like create the SPSS with like all the categories and stuff, and then I would input the data, but I wouldn't try to just like copy and paste the actual Google Doc into there. I think that will get like really messy.
No. I mean once it's input, like once it's input in SPSS.
Yeah, so you can either take a screenshot and then like copy and paste like the graphs into a Word doc, or there's like another thing you can do where you like cut it out or something that he does. But on a Mac, I find it so much easier to just do a screenshot, and then it'll be like you can open the screenshot, on your desktop, and then you know how you can like highlight it with the little box, and then you copy it, and then you can paste it into Word.
Okay, yeah, that's not too hard.
That you paste special. That's what it is. Paste special, and it'll paste.
And it's an ANOVA graph or testing.
Right, because it has multiple factors or whatever.
And if you get like confused, just like Google chat us, and we'll all like pitch in and help.
I probably will end up doing that.
Yeah, no, I can see how it would be really
guys, have you been doing, you know how he, like, always posts that there's 2 group meetings a week, but he said that we can just meet once?
Yeah.
So he, like, put down that, like, I got, like, that might make sense. Oh, I don't know.
If you don't, like, post in both group discussion boards that you did both, and he won't give you credit.
Yeah, I think I only posted in one.
Mm-hmm. You have to post in both and be like, I was there, and then he'll post. I don't know why.
Email.
He's trying to figure it out, but it's too hard for him. So then he just gives us zeros.
There's so many things like that too, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like if he just like looked for a second, he could figure it out. But instead he's like 0.
If it's not like in his inbox or like right where it's supposed to be online, like he won't like ask you about it. He'll just be like, all right, 0, done.
Yeah, well, and I feel like it's so weird that the group project we all have to turn in the same exact things. It's like, isn't that like a lot of work for him to sift through?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh, wow.
He doesn't want to check for all the weeks. How many more weeks?
Only a few. I'm not sure. I think it's only like 4.
4, yeah.
Do you guys know if the final exam is cumulative?
It seems like I think it is a little bit.
Okay. So
I can't remember. It seems like I was reading it's like 60% the current stuff, and then 40% is cumulative or something. I don't know. I think it is.
And you said there was no retakes, right?
He says there's no retakes on the final.
Mm.
Do you think we open it up early? Probably not. Bummer. So.
Yeah, I really doubt it. But okay, well, do you guys have any other questions?
Nope, I think we're good.
Okay,
I'll probably be sending you guys messages on like the Google chat or whatever.
Yeah, and Rebecca, just make sure that you turn in something this week for collect the data.
Yeah. I will.
I'll mark you down.
Rebecca, I sent you my version of what I sent in, just so you can see it. But
I basically just kind of make your own version of what Jackie did. It's like, because it's all going to be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was assuming.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Have a good week, everybody.
Okay, thanks. You too, guys.
Bye.
Bye.